Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I want to show you guys all the books that I've bought recently. So I've bought 7 total, but I bought them all through different means. So 2 of them I bought through Barnes & Noble's full price. 1 of them I bought through Target only because it was 30% off, and 4 of them I bought used. So with the first book that I'm going to show you guys, I've already read, or the first 2 books that I'm going to show you guys I already read before I bought them, but I'm going to show you guys or tell you guys a review of the book and why I bought it and a little story about it. So the first one is Planet of the Apes. So back when the newest movie released, Hulu decided to release all the movies, and I mean all of them. So I watched the original 5-movie run, and when I watched that, I discovered that Planet of the Apes was actually originally a novel. So I decided to read it, and it was actually really good. I gave it a 5 out of 5 on my reading log. It was a really interesting story, and the ending is honestly kind of crazy, so I decided to buy it. I did try to find it used, but it was like 20 bucks used, and new I only paid like 11 bucks rounded up. It was really like 1080 or something like that, but really good book. I would recommend it if you haven't already, but really good book. That's why I decided to buy it. And the last book that I've read previously before I bought it is It Was You All Along by Russ. So this one is reflective, so it's supposed to represent a mirror. And honestly, I was a little bit skeptical when I first bought it. So for my birthday, my sister gave me a $30 gift card, and we went to Barnes & Noble's. But the thing is, I couldn't really find any good books because I didn't really do any research prior to going, so I didn't really know what to buy or what I was looking for. And I kind of just bought this on instinct. Like, I just grabbed it, read the reviews, they're really good. Like, I think I saw like 5-star reviews, a lot of them, but they were a little biased just because the author Russ is actually a rapper, so I was a little bit skeptical. But I decided that I would read it before I returned it because it didn't really appeal to me. But once I read it, it was really interesting. There's a lot of stuff that I learned, and there's a really interesting chapter, and I think it's chapter number 4. It's called Enough. Let me see. Chapter 4. It's mirrored, but there's a really great passage here, or like a little paragraph that's really good. Actually, I think it's chapter 3. Yeah, it's chapter 3 called Paid Off. Discipline is an act of love, not punishment. And the paragraph actually talks about how people, when they have a lot of energy, they'll use that energy on things like sex and not really put that energy anywhere else. And because of that, I think the way he explains it is really good. And then there's also a great chapter, I believe chapter 12. It's about authenticity. That one's really good as well. And I gave this a 5 out of 5. That's why I bought it for 30% off. Really good chapter. I think a lot of people don't really understand that we have a lot of energy, we just put it in the wrong place. But the way he describes it is really good. So this next book I have not read at all, or these next 5 books I have not read at all, and I'm going to tell you guys why I decided to buy them. So the next one is The Mastery of Self. So for a while now, actually, my sister actually has one of the other books by this author, and this is actually one of the reasons that I decided to buy it. But the story actually goes way farther back. So when my sister was trying to get into reading, my aunt actually recommended a book called The Four Agreements by this author, Don Miguel Ruiz. And I tried to find it, but I couldn't really, it wasn't available at my local library, only as an ebook. And personally, I don't like ebooks. I'm just not a big fan of them. So I read The Four Agreements because my sister actually had it. I didn't even know. And I discovered The Mastery of Self. So I think it's more about like kind of finding peace within ourselves and within you, and really interesting. Based on the reviews that I saw online, they were really good, and it even has higher ratings than the Four Agreements. I'm very picky, so whenever I go look for books, I always look for reviews online and see what people think. And honestly, I think this is something that I will enjoy, but I can still return it just in case I don't like it. I just recently bought it this Friday, and actually all my books came in this Friday except the Russ one. That one came like that this Wednesday actually, and then the Planet of the Apes I bought like a week ago. Nothing too bad. So this next book is actually another one by Russ. It's called Get Out of Your Way. And the reason why I bought this is because I gave this one a 5 out of 5. and I couldn't really find it used. It was actually more expensive used, or at least the person selling it was selling it for more, obviously because they're trying to make a profit. But also full price, it was a little. Oh, this one I did buy used. It was the purple one that I couldn't find at all, but it was really expensive. Full price, it was like 21 bucks, and personally, I'm not really a big fan of paying like over 20 bucks, since most of the time I just go to my local library. But I did not want to pay 20 bucks, and I bought it for $6, I think. And I bought this one in very good condition, and it actually surprisingly looks new. So I'm a little excited about reading this one. Hopefully I get to finish it soon, because I'm currently reading The Joy of Well-Being. This is actually my sister's book. I was just reading it in the meantime while these books arrived, but I'm about halfway done. So I'll read that one, then I'll read this one, and then I'll probably read that one. These next 3 books, they're part of the same series, and I've actually read the previous installments before, but I decided to get some new ones. So this one is called Sin City, Booze, Broads, and Bullets. So this is number 6 in the series, so let me get number 4. So I already read 1, 2, and 3 at my local library, and I fell in love with those books. They were really good, and I really only wanted them for inspiration, because as you can see, the comics are actually in black and white, and I kind of just want to use these for inspiration anytime I'm writing a comic. If you haven't seen my last video, I did a comic, so you can go check it out if you want after this video. But number 4 is actually called That Yellow Bastard, and it's this one. So this is probably one of the biggest books in the series, I think. I do not remember the first 3 being that big, but I bought this because of that. I also bought 5 and 6, which compared to this one, like, they're so much smaller, but that's why I bought them. I like the first 3 installments, and I decided to get the rest of them. Hopefully I can get 7. I think 7 is the last installment, and 1, 2, and 3 later down the line. Just right now I'm not really trying to spend a lot of money, so just reading these for now. I'll finish them, and then maybe like in a couple months from now I can buy these. I'm also looking to get the Scott Pilgrim books, but those I do have in my local library, so I will read those first and then decide if I want to buy them. But these comics, I love how they're in black and white, and the way some of the panels are put in the book are actually kind of interesting. I just don't draw like that, but that is my book haul. So yeah, I bought 7 books. They're all pretty small. I spent 75 bucks. So for the used books, I spent like, I think $32 or $33. For this, I spent 25, and for this I spent 16. But yeah, not that bad. I saved, I forgot how much I saved, but I did save quite a bit of money if I bought all these full price, because the Sin City books full price at Barnes & Noble's were 25 bucks each, so that's 75, and this one was 20, so I would have spent about 100 bucks. So I did save a lot of money. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this book haul. It was really fun. I'm really excited to read a lot of these books. Just like I said, I'm currently reading this one, and honestly it's a pretty good book, but it's just a little large. I should finish it in like the next couple of days. I've been reading it, let me check real quick. So I've been currently reading it for 5 days. I just haven't put the next entry of it. So right here is how much I read it. So I read about an hour a day. But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.